Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name is Michelle Edhouse, and today I am going to be doing just a quick little pour. Again, I'm playing with colours, experimenting to see what colours I like. In here I'm just mixing up some Reeves acrylic fine artist quality raw amber. Now this was out of a sale bin, and so I'm guessing it's pretty old stock that they were trying to get rid of, and I did have problems with the burnt sienna. And it was lumpy, but this raw amber does not seem to be. I'm just going to put a little bit more Floetrol in because it's super thick though. It's not got lumps in it, but it is super thick. And so there we go. That's looking better. Now we just need to add some water. I use this little squeegee bottle because you can really quite limit the amount of water that goes in and down to droplets rather than pouring. And I do recommend that you add small amounts at a time once you get to a certain consistency, because it really does change really quickly. So just little splashes, stir it in well, make sure you get it into all the corners. Nearly there. Now this one, just like my last pour, I'm playing with colours to see what would make a really good rings color combination. And you know, that spiral pouring. Oops, splash. Obviously the paints didn't want that much water in there. They got rid of it themselves. How does it get any better than that? Are you willing to allow your paints to contribute to the painting? Now, it is still quite thick though. What's right about that, I'm not getting. It's definitely better. One more little bit. So I'm mixing quite a bit of brown paint here, but I'm only going to use a tiny little bit in the cup. I'm using this instead of black. And the other thing that I want to do is make it so it's not white on the outside, but it's kind of white. So what I'm going to do is get a clean tin when I can find my tins. There we are. Get a clean tin, get my premixed white, and then I'm gonna just put a single drip, just like that. Oops, nearly lost that over the side. And just stir that in, and can you see? That's just taken the real harshness of the... I'm having a splatterlottigus day today. How does it get any better than this? Now, I'm thinking of moving my work out to my studio slash healing treatment room. Alright, so slightly off-white. Then we have the burnt sienna. No, that's the raw amber. Then I'm going to use some Decor Art metallic bronze, some Marie's yellow ochre. This one's been mixed up for quite a while. I really should check the consistency of that one. Oh, it's still beautiful. Now that's already got some, I think it's got CRC in that one. So we've got the white, that's got no silicone in it. The raw umber, that's got no silicone in it. We've got the bronze, that one's got no silicone. I'm going to put some silicone in that one. So at the moment I am playing with Durex Play Perfect Glide. And that was a lot. Oops. How does it get any better than that? What can that create? What else? That one, that one, that one, that one. I think that's it. I think that is all I'm going to put in this today. Alright, so there's our colours. The white with a little bit of raw umber, bronze and yellow ochre. Then I'm going to bring in my canvas. This needs cleaning. Oh, and I haven't put pins in my canvas yet. So one of the reasons to put pins in your canvas is so it doesn't touch the mess of your table. Another reason is to keep it up off the table when it makes its own mess, so that the edges don't get all stuck. And I've noticed that some of the other YouTubers that do acrylic pouring tape the backs of their canvases, like put masking tape on. I haven't done that yet. Doesn't mean I won't choose to. Where is that there? In the future. If you get it right on the corner where the wood splits, it just slides in really easy. So there we have it. Let's take in just a little bit more. I'm going to put some of this white on first. Well, attempted white, pretend white, off white, raw umber 1% or whatever you want to call it, and just spread it around so that all the canvas is covered. And I'm also going to take it round and do all the edges as well, just so that, especially with it not being white anymore and the canvas being white, I don't want to end up with any big spots of bright white compared to the rest of it. Just gives that little bit of colour, that little bit of cover. And that little bit of a slippery slope for the paint to flow on is the big other thing. If the paint can slide easily, it doesn't get all ripped up and make funny shapes as it tries to go some path that's easy and not where it's not so easy. There we go. Couple of little lumps. Get rid of those. Alright. Now, how do you check whether it's a lump or an air bubble? You give it a quick torch and the air bubbles go. What are you doing? Just had a massive flamethrower happening. Curtains didn't get caught, that's fine. No, that's canvas. Alright, awesome. So, just going to pull that out a little bit so that we can get our cup ready. I want the center to be white. I'm going to put a dollop of that in there. Then I'm going to put a layer of the yellow ochre. A layer of the bronze. Another layer of yellow ochre. And just a little bit of white. And then some of our brown. When you're dealing with a tiny little cup like this, spooning it in with your stick can actually create a lot more control, because you don't want to be pouring from a great height and mixing them when you're doing these twirly whirly gigs. I've got heaps of paint there, but I do want okay, so what I've done is I've put a dollop of the brown, I'm going to call it brown, it's raw umber, a dollop of the raw umber in the middle to give us a ring, and then really gently I can see we already have way too much paint, but I want some of that white to come through. How does it get any better than this? There we go. Okay, so the technique with this apparently is just to smear it around, trying to keep the circles nice and round, but also trying to stretch out those rings. I am absolutely loving this. I'm hoping you can see it really well because it's looking fantastic. Now I just want what I'd really like is for that to come without screwing up this back end. I'm just going to pull it back. Got a bit of a halo happening, which I'm quite liking. I like that, guys. I'm not usually a brown girl, but I'm a brown girl in the rings, la 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 la. I'm a brown girl painting rings, la 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 la. How does it get any better? I like that. I like that a lot, and I reckon that would go big really quite nicely too. Let's have a look if the flames have anything to contribute. Nothing really coming up with the flame. But I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna get you down. I'm gonna show you it. I'm just gonna guide that halo a bit because it had a bit of a wonkiness. So let's get you down. There we go. Check that out. Isn't it pretty? So got the bronze cuddling up with the brown to make some pretty rings right around the edge. And then the yellow ochre comes in and mixes with the bronze. Do have a couple of little cells, but nothing really to write home about. You see the little halo. Halo, halo. Don't dream it's over. Halo. And then over in this corner you do have a big cell right on the corner, which is very pretty. And some mixy blobby bits. I like it. I like it. There we go. How's it get any better than that? So what magic can you make on a 6" by 6" canvas with less than half a cup of paint? How's it get any better than that? Less than half a thimbleful of that paint, I mean. Alright, let's see what else we can create. Okay, so I still have a good chunk of paint in here, and I'm wondering what that could create. So I'm going to put another blob. I'm just using cardboard this time, and just smear that out a bit. Who knows what magic we can create with this. So let's have a go. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Oh, I'm actually managing to get circles. There you go. That's quite a bit more paint in that. And let's stretch that out. And then pull it back. Who knows what we can create that won't look really cool as a pendant. Let's give it a little bit of gas. Ooh, got some cells coming out in this one. Okay. So that's interesting to say the least. Alright, I'm gonna let that one just sit and do its thing. And we'll see what we get from that. Now, this was my little bit of card that I had underneath when I was doing the side one. I just got a little bit of paint on there. Just gonna see if we can get any more out of here. And when you got such a dirty ground sheet as I have, gotta be pretty careful about how you pick stuff up so you don't get too much gunk in there. I haven't done a swipe for a while. I've been doing a lot of squishies. So let's do some swiping. I think this might create some pretty little bits for some jewelry. How does it get any better than that? Do you like it? Alright guys, that's me. I'm going. I'm off. Give you another quick look at each of these. How they're doing. Before my battery runs out. Because I haven't plugged it in. Sides are pretty even on this one, look. So pretty. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. Have fun and I'll show you the finished product soon.